Hi, Star Family. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for your reading. I'm super excited for today's read because it's all about you guys being prepared to receive the fruits of your labor, and you're definitely going to be noticed for how much you do go on to harvest. I'm hearing for what Harvestation Day has in store for you, and I'm hearing it's just around the corner. I'm seeing that in my timing oracle. But this astral travel began with you guys running through a jungle. So jungles in the metaphysical realm, they represent basically diving into new uncharted territory within yourself. So this could be new aspects that you're developing within yourself. Maybe these are things that you haven't, I'm hearing, considered doing. I'm hearing you didn't know if this would be a viable option for you, even though you could have observed people around you go on to achieve, I'm hearing, great levels or heights of success. I'm hearing even within the media or the limelight, okay, or from a distance. But yeah, this shows self-discovery within yourself. So some of you definitely could admire, I'm hearing, like, high levels of success or impact that, I'm hearing certain people in society have. And I'm hearing you also hold that exact same potential here. And this is something that I'm hearing over time, you're realizing that it really isn't that difficult. It's really, I'm hearing, not that far-fetched. And it does show exploring hidden aspects within yourself. Okay, so there's some kind of journey that you've taken into inner space, and it's allowed you to maybe claim the untamed aspects of yourself. Maybe this is where you guys are supposed to do something against the grain, maybe this is about you going against societal expectations in some way. But you and a girl were running very, very quickly. All of you guys were racing through the jungle, and running in the metaphysical realm represents you're going to experience success in waking life. It shows that you're overcoming any obstacles. So this could have been like internal obstacles that you were dealing with within yourself. I'm hearing life is too short to spend another day at war with yourself, to not go after these things or not achieve these things. Or I'm hearing not just put yourself in alignment to go on and do these things. And you guys were climbing a tree, and it was a banana tree, and you were picking all of the bananas off of it, and this represents harvestation season. So banana trees are a positive sign in the metaphysical realm. They do represent fertility, abundance, prosperity, and good fortune that is coming your way. And it does signify positive changes as well that you're in alignment with. This is a potential for growth in your life. Also represents a period of increased creativity and productivity. So again, a lot of you are going to be stepping into a very productive era. It shows abundance and fertility. Okay, but this is going to be very, I'm hearing pituous. Let me see what this is. Pituous, is that a word that came up? I'm seeing Pentius. What's Pentius? It's a fictional character. 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓪𝓷𝓼. There could be something about your character. It shows about this person's character. It also has a serpent energy with them too, so there could be like an awakening that you guys are having with the serpent energy. 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓪𝓷𝓼. He also comes to love, so there could be something that you're coming to love. Oh my gosh, it talks about I feel like you've worked with your shadows in some way. Yeah, it's like you're bringing something to light, something that you guys have discovered within the shadows. You're bringing that to light in some way. Okay, interesting. Did I just say see Enoch? That could be specific for some of you. Okay, anyway, it also represents financial gain or material success that's coming your way. I'm hearing, especially as you bring something from behind the scenes into the light, I'm hearing into the limelight. It also shows new life and growth. So bananas, they grow very quickly. The trees produce new shoots, and they can represent a phase of rapid development. This could be about rapid acceleration on your path and new opportunities that will be presenting themselves, especially when it comes to the social aspect of your life. There could be something about social media, networking, opportunities that the cosmos brings forward through your connections to others. I'm hearing even like the connection that others have to what it is that you do or the things that you present. So this could be an audience for some of you 11th house energies. But it does represent gatherings, celebrations, and it could signify positive social connections. So there is definitely a lot of abundance coming your way in more ways than one, okay? Climbing the banana tree usually represents plentiful fruit. It shows growth that's going to be happening in your life and reaching new heights. So this could be about higher goals, ambitions, and personal and professional development, accessing your full potential that you're now ready to access. Also, quick growth, again, that's going to be happening for you guys. It indicates a period of, just positivity coming away, abundance coming away, and it represents the creative surge that you could be having or desire to start a new project in some aspect of your life. I'm hearing even like a project of yourself, okay? And this reminds me of Project X. I'm hearing, so we did a reading on this a while back. I'll go ahead and I'll close off with that. Let me go ahead and tell you the other energy I was getting. So you guys ran against another group and you ended up winning. You harvested the most amount of bananas. And then I was hearing, in my dreams, I can have whatever I want, right? By Hedy Knox. And she talks about all these material things where she's like, money right, gotta get my money right. In my dreams, I can have whatever I want. So there's almost like you guys are stepping into a dream reality in some way. It kind of reminds me of you waking up in a parallel reality in a new body, you know? So it's like, get ready, because things are going to be happening very, very quickly, you know? Anyway, let me go ahead and find this Project X reading that I did, because this is coming up right now. Let's see if I can find it. So the party you've only dreamt about, and it's so funny because this is 11th house energy when you talk about like communal environments. So there's some kind of celebration that you're going to be going through, and I wrote that now as a moment in history that you're going to remember forever, okay? And it gives me 11th house and 5th house and 4th house elements. So I feel like something that you've been working on behind the scenes, right? Maybe in your private life, 4th house, you're going to be bringing forward. It could be about something that you go on to do. It could be a risk that you guys are going to be taking. It could be links to self-employment, but with 11th house, anyway, it talks about like 3 high school seniors decide to throw a party in order to gain popularity amongst their peers, and however their plans soon become unmanageable when news of their gathering quickly gets out. They were not expecting it to gain this much attraction or for it to cross-pollinate in the way that it did. And I was also talking about like a magic gnome in that reading. So this is about the magic wishing dust. Oh my gosh, this is the same energy as 13 going on 30, which is about how we're literally waking up in a new parallel reality with a new body. So it's definitely connected here because she literally wishes on like this magic wishing dust, and she has like 7 minutes in heaven, right? And then she wakes up and she's like, you know, she's 30 years old and she has her dream career and she has, you know, this dream life, but she wants to know the how did this all come to be, you know? So yeah, there's something about you're about to witness the how, right? These things that you've seen in your head, these things in your imagination. I'm hearing has been just a preview of what's to come. And gnomes represent magical world of wishes and make-believe related to the inner child. And again, that's 5th house element. So this could be something that you've always dreamed about, saying, oh yeah, like this is what I'm going to go on to do. You know, this is how I'm going to be known in the world in some ways. And a gnome also shows good fortune and protection in your waking life. You're about to receive an unexpected windfall that you're being guided by a higher power. Alternatively, it can also show your inner wisdom that's urging you to tune into your intuition and trust your instincts. Project X was initially a placeholder for the final title, but it like generated secretive titles. So there's something around like Project X was basically just it was supposed to be a temporary name, but it ended up being the thing that they went on to like, you know, publish. So there could be something around your mystery, you know, like something that you do is kind of like mysterious, and it shows like whoever you're gathering with is going to be a magical experience. Gnomes are also about I was talking about the 𝓣𝓪𝓼𝓬𝓮𝓷𝓭 and the bear. So there could be something about like finding this gnome. It means that you're gonna be granted a wish for a lot of you. It shows that there's like dumb money that's coming your way. I was talking about unlocking your wealth code in this read. And your internal abundance is about to be mirrored in your external reality. I was also talking about 144, so your guardian angels are watching over you during this time. I've got so many downloads coming through, and it's based on a true story as well. So this is about you needing to also set certain boundaries during this time. It also shows where what they don't tell you is that the more magnetic you become, the stronger that your boundaries have to be. So not everything that calls for your attention is for you. So I feel like I'm hearing you're going to get to pick and choose, because with Goldilocks and the bears, it basically talks about what feels like it's just right for you at this stage in your life, okay? It reminds me of, again, you're entering into a billionaire timeline and not everyone can come with you. So I'll link that down below. But yeah, accept people as they are, but also know where to place them, because Project X's downfall were too many gatekeepers. I'm hearing gate crashers. So there could be, you know, certain people in your experience that I'm hearing may want to ride your coattail, is that saying? But there's something around that, like they could be a liability to your success here. So just use your discernment, okay, around this energy. Many people are literally going to want to hop on this magical wave that you have incoming. And with 144, let me go ahead and find it. Oh my gosh, but yeah, this reminds me of 13 going on 30. Let me go ahead and find it. Because it definitely gives me an energy of, you know, you're literally going to wake up in a parallel reality. So yeah, certain people are going to be taken out of your energy field as well in regards to this. So it talks about be careful what you wish for. The power of less, you're moving to a point of beyond no return, and something that you do is about to get everybody hot, okay, because we're talking about picanto in this energy. So you might just wake up with that dream job, you might just wake up and become that viral superstar, and again, it's focusing on your magic wishing dust. You're going to be too far in to turn back now, and the path behind you is no longer a viable option. So the film is about a 13-year-old girl in 1987, that could be specific for some of you, who awakened to find herself suddenly 30 years old, living in 2004 as a fashion editor. So you guys have been provided a safe space down the space-time continuum, like to just enter into your desired plane of existence, essentially. But yeah, it's like you guys are about to disappear and then reappear on the big screen, or you're going MIA and then you're coming back unrecognizable during this time. It literally reminds you of that energy. But yeah, with 7 Minutes in Heaven, I was talking about the 7 gates, and again, chapter 144 in the Book of the Dead, which is about each gate has its own god, okay, or gatekeeper or doorkeeper. And you guys know the name of the gate, and you're being granted access to this timeline. I'm hearing, yeah, to this portal, essentially, through your vibrational frequency, through the purity in your heart, through the wholeness in your purpose, through the abundance in your wisdom that you guys hold, okay? So yeah, it's super, super interesting here. You're here to awaken the masses, all right? You're gonna like step into a body that's already in motion. Anything else? We're also talking about black and yellow energy. So it's like, you know what it is. Anything you do it big, right? Yeah. Okay. Super interesting. And then the other energy. And in the end, I was also talking about girls with paparazzi as well. Yeah, it's like you're about to walk in rooms and everyone's gonna notice you type of energy. That's what it gives me. Or people gonna notice you for something. Let me find the 144. I was getting a download last night about this. Yeah, 144. Oh yeah, I was seeing this when it comes to climbing Mount Everest. So 144 is again showing that your angels and spirit guides are supporting you during this time. Climbing Mount Everest, I was talking about, it's about the journey and not the destination, no matter how big the mountain is. Your key to success is movement, okay? That's a notification that's coming up. Your key to success is movement, because they talk about going step by step and eventually you will get there. And climbing a mountain also represents steady progression towards a very specific goal. And this is something that you've set as a target for yourself. So brace yourself, okay, for moving into unknown terrain. But it does show personal growth that you're going to be moving forward towards with resilience and perseverance in order to be able to achieve these goals. And yeah, you're going to be very, I'm hearing aspirational, okay? Which is super interesting. All right. Right, let's go ahead and see what this is then. But yeah, something that you're doing is going to be impacting everyone. I have so many downloads that are like being all merged into one read. Okay, whatever this is, I'm ready for the afterglow. It was coming through last night, so I will go ahead and talk about this. Where she talks about, even though the dancing's done, don't worry, because the night is young. Who cares where we go? We're ready for the afterglow. Someone hold the sunlight back, because I don't want this night. We want this light to last, right? So it talks about lights and actions, strong attraction. So it kind of gives me a light camera action energy, where it's like, again, you're about to disappear and reappear on the big screen. Or you're about to disappear and reappear like unrecognizable. It's like from someone from their hometown, like completely blows up. But yeah, afterglow, we're ready for the afterglow. And I was saying the proof is going to be in the afterglow. I was hearing also the proof is going to be in the pudding, where your gifts are linked to the things that bring you profound joy, okay? And you're uncovering these layers to your true desires, especially on a soul level. So the energy that I was seeing is like the cosmos at your doorstep, quite literally. where you know how a light bulb lights up and then even after you switch off the light there's still an afterglow energy where there's still this running electric circuit. That's what I was getting a download late last night about a small amount of residue or residual like electricity still lingering in the circuit, and this is how you impact others through whatever this is. Okay, I was talking about even after you're done with this thing, let's say that you paint a photo, right? Let's say you take a photo or you paint a picture or you create music. There's almost like an afterglow where you send ripples down the space-time continuum and other people intersect with these things, and I'm hearing that creates more momentum to push it out, because that's the 5th house and 11th house elements, where it's like you are creating this thing and the people around you are going to be pushing this thing out further into the world. That's literally the vibe that it gives me. But it's because you impact others. So it's something that you've created, it's something that you've done, maybe it's something that you've said, it's something that you've sang, it's something that you have written, but it allows the energy to continue flowing. Okay, so I was basically talking again about last night. It's like you do something and it makes your light expand and you become this beacon of light, right? And these internal networks connect you back to your cosmic origin. So again, a lot of you, it's like a pure act of just creation, right? It's you coming back into your creative state. It's coming back into your home frequency. It's just doing the things that you love, whatever this is. It just lights you up. You know, when you talk about this, it lights you up. When you do this thing, it brings you this profound sense of joy, and that's what your gifts are linked to. And I'm hearing that's also how you're going to gift others. But yeah, it's the light that you emanate. It reminds you of the exothermic reaction, where it's like an exothermic reaction is like a heat reaction internally, and you distribute heat to your external surroundings, or you distribute light to your external surroundings. So whatever this is, I'm hearing it just warms the soul. It's just something that is completely in resonance, right? It's like a transference of energy. So in doing what it is that you love, you also, I'm hearing, fill others up with this same love. And it's about you doing this, your plasma begins to emit photons, which is again like light. It's like you spread your light in doing this. So again, a lot of you are like a light worker in this way, but it may not even be something that you're completely fully like conscious of. I'm hearing even coherent of. It could be something that you kind of channel. That's what it gives me. It's almost like you're a conduit for this. And organisms emit photons, which is about you guys being an organism, right? And at very low levels, they are usually undetectable to the human eye. So it's like on a physical level, you may not initially understand just how much of an impact that you do have on others. But yeah, you are basically doing something and it's traveling very, very far. Okay, and it's because it brings you a high vibrational energy where photons carry like a fixed amount of energy, and you're not doing things from like red photons which have less energy, where you're doing things off of like just like, you know, guilt or shame. You know, it's not that type of energy. It's like, or fear. You're doing something because it genuinely brings you this happiness, and because of that it's very, very high vibrational. I'm hearing because of that it also sustains like these higher oscillations, these higher bandwidths of frequency light, and I'm hearing it can travel even further. So there's something around the more fun you have, the more money you make. That's almost how I'm seeing it with energy, right? Being converted. It's like the more fun that you have, again, your gifts are linked to the things that bring you profound joy. And I'm hearing your abundance is directly linked to the things that bring you profound joy as well. So that could be something that you're discovering within yourself. But photons are created when electrons transit from higher state energy into a lower state energy. So I feel like, again, this is your higher self or higher levels of consciousness that you're anchoring throughout your whole organism. And you just become like this conduit. It's just this beautiful co-creation. Okay, I'm hearing it's how you demonstrate your cosmic origins or your etheric origins into the physical realm. Okay, so it's like a form of self-expression. I'm hearing for the soul, and just utilizing this physical vessel as just that, a vehicle to be able to demonstrate infinite potential in this realm. Okay. But yeah, it's some kind of form of alchemy for you guys, all right, where you have these insanely powerful bursts of energy, and it could even be downloads that you receive to like do this thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on now, because this is just, it's very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting to say the least. I was not expecting to merge that many things together, but maybe that's how you guys are feeling, right? Maybe there's so many different multi-dimensional aspects of yourself where it's like, you know, you weren't expecting this thing to transpire in the way that it does. You know, it's like I'm hearing something that's going to be really complementary of one another in a way that maybe has been, we have parsec, okay, unexpected. Let's go to read parsec, and then we also have the multiverse. So you guys are like I was literally getting a message about this the other day. What did I see? I saw road surfer. Okay, wow. So yeah, yesterday when I was cycling, I saw road surfer on a car, right? And then I saw astral on a van. I tried to take a photo of it, but it went too fast on the highway. So again, some of you are like surfing really, you know, far through the astral realm, right? And I was literally listening to Masigo, where he goes, I'm finna cook, right? Someone grab me my apron, I'm finna cook, right? And he talks about like, pass me my apron, right? So there could be something that you guys are like cooking up in this experience, but whatever it is, it's just, you know, it's chef's kiss, you know, that's the energy that I get. And with the multiverse, it's very intentional as well. It's like you're entangling quantumly with very, very specific timelines I'm hearing as you do this thing, because it's in resonance with this high frequency or this high vibration when you do what it is that you love, okay? I just closed the book on every single moment as another cosmic chance, okay? So again, this is like a cosmic chance that I'm hearing providing yourself, okay? Let's take a look at parsec, if I can find it. Parsec, I don't think I've seen this card before. Okay, this talks about distance. So between the object and another, one place and another, one being and another. The distance creates a pause and the necessary air to be in the field from another place. So it's like you're in other people's fields without even being necessarily in that place, okay? I'm hearing even like in the space-time continuum, it's like you're able to touch others from non-local aspects, okay? So I'm hearing this is why it's global, okay? Making space, listening to silence, touching nothingness, and looking at the void, tasting the new, perceiving the aroma of calm, and meditating will be your key senses to bring in clarity. Empty the mind of noises, images, and movement which do not help create a blank space. So again, this is like a blank canvas that is you or your life. This also talks about which will not be taking place as they are unable to find an open space, a pause for a new flow. Distance from the space where we can find bodies, movement and continuity. The place where all the matter is contained calls for some time off in order to make enough room. The activation for this portal is 999. So 999 is about the emergence of new things. It also shows, like the emergence of new things. So I feel like there's new things that I'm hearing brought up or coming to the surface within you during just moments of stillness during this time. But between one object and another, it's almost like you're creating space between this thing, one being and another. The distance creates a pause for necessary air to be in the field from another place. So there's almost information that you guys are receiving from these infinite fractals of yourself that you're surfing through within the multiverse here at the base. And there's some type of information that you're receiving that's going to be very, very beneficial. This could be about, again, downloads that you guys are receiving, scintillation that you guys are receiving, like huge just bursts of energy, like explosive energy, and it just excites you, and you're being advised to act on the things that bring you that highest excitement. Because again, I'm just hearing like more money flow comes in when you do the things that you love, because of the high frequency and vibration. So let's go ahead and read multiverse. I love this energy, so let's go ahead and see microgravity multiverse. So allow yourself to go beyond, okay? And I'm hearing in stillness, that's where you guys go beyond, because you're tuning into a portal and access point into all dimensions, okay? So the explosion that set the universe in motion did not just create one, but an infinite number of them. The collection of the multiple existing universes and independent realities on huge scales. And some of you, this is like an active co-creation that's going on with, infinite fractals of yourself that exist in other universes with different physical laws. So these are like parallel lives that are existing simultaneously with your cosmic origins, if you will, right? Archetypal manifestations that have occurred due to the natural physical laws of that environment, you know, like the Big Bang that allowed the negative charge of electrons to orbit the atoms in a slightly different charge, you know, and it completely creates different physical laws in that environment, which is why, you know, certain star seeds look a particular way, why Arcturians look a very specific way. They take on these, you know, archetypal manifestations due to the natural physical laws of their environment, right? Just like earthlings look a type of way due to, you know, the laws of gravity. So it's almost like you're tuning into these other simultaneous existence that are going on, where you're a multi-dimensional being and you exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously. But there's almost information that you're recovering. I'm hearing that you've left yourself, or that I'm hearing like transmitting and receiving. I'm hearing you're a transmitter. You're transmitting certain things into the quantum field, and your consciousness is extending far beyond this anatomical body. It's almost like surfing through these infinite planes of existence, and you're bringing back some type of information, and that's helping you act on I'm hearing apply your free will in a way that opens up these new timelines for you, or they now become accessible for you because you're conscious of them, you're aware of them. So the collection of multiple universes and independent realities on huge scales. Some universes could have identical laws of physics, right, as we were talking about, but we know today and would be very similar to ours. But in others, the values of the fundamental constants could be radically different, resulting in universes that are distinct from the only one known to us. So again, this is about the laws which govern you, all right? So it's almost like you're receiving just higher knowledge, okay, that extends far beyond this. I'm hearing range of frequency extends far beyond this time dimension. So this is like your higher selves, right? Your etheric fractals of self that are guiding. And I feel like that was the invisible hand that's guiding your life, right, with Project X, to assist you. And it's like you're navigating your way through this in a way that is almost like a mystery to others, because your knowledge extends far beyond this dimension. So cosmic particles form the earth, the water, the colors, and the plants. The inner universe expands and projects the diverse exterior that your body grants, the faithful answer to your belief systems. So again, there's something around an all-knowing. The universe is the totality of space and time, of all forms of matter, energy, stimulus, and the physical laws which govern it. You are the artist in this surrealistic world. The basis and structure of your play will always find support on your belief systems. And this is so interesting because I feel like you guys are like harnessing new beliefs within yourself, right? And that's something that you've like uncovered within the shadow, right? And I was also getting another energy about, oh, come on, I saw this last night. I got downloaded. Okay, so you know how each DNA strand, right? Like each DNA, each person, each organism emits a very specific frequency. And there's something around your energetic signature. Again, it's unique. It's more unique than a fingerprint. And as you do what it is that you love, it's almost like you sing a very specific harmony. Okay, it's like you sing a very specific harmony that other people want to sympathize with. There's like a symphony that's playing where other people resonate with your music. They resonate with the things that you do. Okay, and I'm hearing it's in doing what it is that you love that you sing the most harmonious melody in this experience that a lot of people are attracted to you. So this is like your magnetism for a lot of you. It's like something that makes you literally a magnet for abundance. So if we were to construct the universe with you as the architect of your own reality, you will create the home that already existed in your past. The plans of your universal architecture are found in your mind. The creators of those plans will strictly respect your decision as an architect. So again, this is saying that, you know, your life begins to expand as your courage does. You know, it reminds you of that quote. Let me go ahead and find it. So this is about the courage that you guys are cultivating or have cultivated to go on to do new things as well. Let me find that. I know it's by Anya's. Your life, he talks about it contracts and expands, and it's like, and suddenly the dreams start chasing you. You know, that's the energy that it gives me because you're in resonance to it. Life shrinks or expands into proportion to one's courage. Anya's. So again, this is about your kind of life expanding during this time, right? It's like the universes that you can enter into, the timelines in which you can enter into are expanding due to the acts of courage that you guys are taking during this time. So yeah, this is expanding the mind. This card encourages you to go beyond this belief system and see the birth of multiverses around you. Multiverses for all ages, bright opportunities, millions of stages. As you shook others' destinies, make your path genuine with pride. Understand the power that you hold, pass it to your neighbor, and then pass it to the world. Build a multiverse larger than you, larger than both. So again, you guys are supposed to go the distance. You are a multiversal, universal citizen. Okay, so why would you just, you know, contain yourself to one specific, I'm hearing dogma, right? One specific way of being, way of existing. I'm hearing way that was passed to you. This is about saying that you can create and mold your destiny. And there's something around you guys are already in this energy, or you're stepping into it and you're embodying it. And as you embody it, there's new things that you're being aligned with because of it. Okay, so that's very, very exciting actually. And it's in stillness that you're receiving like the downloads that are needed. I'm hearing you're tuning into your innate gifts. You're focusing on the things that do bring you you know, just profound happiness as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on as well. Yeah, the chamber of violet flame, karmic release, radical acceptance. So there's certain things that you guys are releasing that no longer serve you. This is just ways of being. And it opens up a vortex. Look, stellar gateway activation, infinite potential manifestation vortex. So you guys like a master manifester during this time, okay? So with chamber of light, it's interesting because I was just looking at the quote where it says, once you have been activated into higher consciousness, you can never return back to the old way of that things used to be. Your body will revolt. Chaos and drama will erupt around you as the universe tries to eject you out of expired situations that are no longer serving your soul. You won't be able to tolerate engaging with anyone or situations that don't align with your highest frequency. Ignoring this will bring physical sickness and you'll feel like you're being suffocated. So again, a lot of you, this is in regards to your comfort zone, okay? And now there's like your discomfort has surpassed the comfort that you once had. And we even have the caterpillar here at the base, right? Which shows like an opportunity, and it shows that you're emerging as a new version of yourself, right? And you're not asking permission during this time to practice a little bit of outrageousness. So this shows karmic release. Also shows alchemy, okay, where you're detaching yourself from lower experiences, lower vibrational, you know, belief systems during this time, and you're turning any darkness into light, okay? I'm hearing by doing what it is that you love, but it's the gateway of alchemy where you can turn life into a golden opportunity. So when you receive this card, know that the violet flame of transformation has been brought to you by your angels and guides. This is like the 144 energy. They are encouraging you to see that you're in a space of radical transformation. Transformation can be overwhelming, but know the hand of the divine is leading the way. There is something around like the belief systems that you carry. There's something about your higher self is always readily available for you to be able to embody, right, your highest expression, but it does require you to, you know, I'm hearing remove anything that is like a distraction, okay? It requires you to remove any belief systems that do not align with this version of self. What is the contradiction of you already embodying your future self in the now? And it talks about transformation can be overwhelming, but know the hand of the divine is leading the way. And I'm seeing like this video that I saw the other day in regards to this really smart young boy, right? And he was talking about how, you know, you can say something around like, I'm an abundant being and abundance is my birthright. But if your belief system and your subconscious core belief systems don't really truly match those words, then the universe speaks in frequency and vibration, right? So he's like, you can say these things, right? Like affirmations in the mirror, but then, you know, if your internal world is not really matching up with what it is that you're saying, then that's like a contradiction. It's like the universe, you can't fake the frequency. You know, it's like you cannot fake a frequency. So a lot of you, it's because you are truly congruent with the things that you do and the things that you say and your belief systems. So yeah, you're removing what no longer serves you, and you're focusing on, okay, maybe I'm scared, right? But this is about where your love and your self-love for yourself, right, to step into the best version of yourself in their life and do things that you haven't done before is something that it surpasses. It has to be greater than the fear, okay? So that's what it talks about. And this is where you can create golden opportunities and align yourself with the divine plan and live in a more purposeful way, okay? So super, super interesting. And then again, with Stellar Gateway, there's definitely a new gateway that's activating for you guys. I'll go ahead and read some of this because it's supporting foundation. Stellar gateway. Manifestation vortex. It talks about the ever unfolding path of our earthly experience. Energetically, this portal is beyond space and time. And when we connect with it, we come into alignment with all of the aspects of our soul's journey, including when we were part of the cosmos. So again, it's like you're tuning into your cosmic origins. Like, you guys may be on this world, but you're not operating it as somebody who is like bound and limited by this matrix. So this is super interesting because it talks about like Thoth basically incarnating at will, right, where he holds the secrets of the universe. So there's almost like other starry connections that you guys have, or cosmic origins that you're connecting to within the multiverse, and it's allowing you to project your own stellar gateway. It's like you're able to like literally become a walking portal in this existence, and I'm hearing demonstrate the like what seems to be impossible, right? So yeah, this is about your powers that are shining on the earth during this time. So you're a master of manifestation, right? That's literally what we're talking about. Every one of your thoughts, actions, and non-actions and choices are affecting the unfoldment of your path. So again, it's like your action has a reaction, your non-action will also have a reaction, right? So realize that you have a great power and potential within you, and through your focused awareness, you can draw the heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. Know that all the energies you connect with are carried up to your stellar gateway. And if they're aligned with the intentions your soul had before this incarnation, opportunities will come your way. It's important to consider connecting with your cosmic origins at this time, and also tracking down the intentions of your soul. For if you can bring your wishes in this life together with your pre-intentions, so you can live a life that is aligned with your highest heaven. So yeah, you guys are tuning back into, okay, right, I'm not bound by this third dimensional construct. I have to remind myself, right, of the initial intentions that I had when being seeded onto earth, okay, and the things that I was going to come here to be able to demonstrate, the things that I wanted to be able to experience. And it's like you're able to have fun and see literally the world as your playground during this time. It's like you're carving and shaping it into something that would be the truest, funnest, and I'm hearing fullest expression of your whole being, okay? It's where you can blossom into your full potential, and I'm hearing you're no longer reducing yourself, right, to try to fit in to situations, because you were not made to fit in, okay? You guys were not made to fit in any way. All right, let's go ahead and see what you guys are in alignment with. But between worlds, that's split right there. Okay, we have unfinished symphony as well. So there could be some kind of unfinished business that you guys feel like has to take place during this time. And again, this is, I feel like, things that you're going to go on to achieve and do. It's like there's so many things that you are wanting to experience, okay, or to be part of your experience. You also have envy here in turn around, okay, at the reversed, I mean. So let's go ahead and read this. This is actually really positive. 20. So you're no longer comparing your path to anyone else's, because you realize that, again, you hold your own very specific frequency. So in reverse, it talks about this card reverse heralds a great time of joy and appreciation. Your choice is to shift your focus from future longing to present gratitude, and this creates a significant difference in your energy field and moves out in a dramatic and radiant way to attract more to you. You know that you can keep your eye on future goals without losing sight of your present gifts. Okay, so you're thinking about the future but not the expense of the present moment. So continue to release any old feelings of envy or lack. Whenever those thoughts or emotions come up, you're well on your way to completely gratifying your life, and your genuine acknowledgement of the value within and around you will only keep drawing more value to you. So it's like you guys are a magnet for abundance during this time, and it's because your belief systems have shifted. I let go of lack and I look at the blessings in my life with joy and satisfaction. I am glad. And that was what the jungle energy was, right? And again, a lot of you, it's like you're realizing that those belief systems, they weren't even necessarily from you, right? This is things that you've ancestrally inherited to be able to transcend from, right? This is limiting belief systems of the ancestors, right? They're expressing themselves through you, and you're showing and alchemizing a higher expression, right? You're tuning into a higher universal, broader truth. And I feel like with mending an unfinished symphony, it's like you're mending your belief systems ancestrally. You know, some of you, again, you're that, I'm hearing it ends with you, right? These cycles end with you, but there's something about you mending the bloodline in a lot of ways here by going on to do the things that you love. Okay, let's talk about 10. You're no longer, I'm hearing you know survive all your life, now it's time to thrive. Okay, time for a thrival. Okay, so unfinished business, the needs to make amends. So yeah, you guys are tying up loose ends during this time, and you're entering into a cycle of mastery. Okay, this could be about a skill or a lesson, and this is helping you move forward, take stock of everything that you've learned today, and end situations on a high note. Okay, so there's something about your learning to love yourself at every stage in your life. Okay, and I'm hearing that self-love is such a high frequency. I'm hearing it's literally a magnet. So this is so that you can begin to blossom into your highest potential. Okay, so spirit wants you to win. It's not a time to quit. This is about, again, maybe this is about creating something special that you guys want in order to increase your sense of abundance and to bring opportunities for wealth. Okay. So this is about seeing something through during this time. Maybe this is something that you've been wanting to do, but you haven't finished out doing. Maybe this is something you've created, but you haven't published yet. Maybe this is an idea that you've had, but you haven't acted on it yet. You know, it's like I'm hearing complete the cycle. This is about you guys having that thought, thought is a biological charge that's being reinforced with your emotions. And as soon as you act on this thought form, it collapses through space time and then becomes a part of your reality. But the action is a call for action during this time. Right, this is about seeing something through. Maybe this is about the task that's accumulated, but it's about knowing that you're on a prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future during this time. Okay, so type any loose ends, hit send, upload this thing, whatever it is. It's time to get. I'm hearing get it done. Okay, it's time to get it done. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at Shaman's Dream Oracle message. Crossing the bridge, initiation, fortune's will, luck and right timing, and the Garden of Venus. Maybe some of you, it's been your thoughts or opinions of others, right? What people would say, how they'd feel, what it is that they think that has prevented you from like really being able to show up. I'm hearing as your like fullest expression. With the crossing initiation, it literally talks about the old path is no longer a viable option, right? It's like you're no longer carrying the opinions of others. It's no longer your burden to carry, right? So this talks about you've come to stand on one edge of the river. The opposite bank leads into darkness of the eternal cave where the old dies and then is born again. This is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still as if in temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it's time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating our world. Don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river because you're ready. You're ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. So again, we keep talking about this, guys, where vulnerability is the only bridge to connection, and vulnerability means that you have to make friends with the unknown during this time. The only way that you disconnect from the higher self is to fear the unknown. Okay, this is knowing that everything that you've ever wanted is on the other side of what you've once done before. In order to be able to go places that you haven't gone before, you have to be willing to do things that you haven't done before, right? In order to become this version of yourself, you have to be willing to, you know, invite new things, right? Especially with Caterpillar that was at the base. It talks about lunacy is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. This is about you guys shaking up the algorithm within your life during this time. So maybe this is about vulnerability when it comes to sharing something that you guys have created, sharing this facet of yourself, right? This new face that's being aching, right? Aching to be shown to the world. So again, this is about seeing that vulnerability as a strength, okay? Step into the boat that's waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated so that you can be born again into the world without denial or artifice. Making the crossing is a beautiful, powerful act of the highest love. And that's exactly what this is. Your self-love is transcending and is greater than those fears, okay? Now, with luck and right timing, this is saying that, again, fortune's wheel is turning in your favor. Luck and right timing, a turn of fortune. The fortune's wheel is a sign that your luck has found the right timing in your life. So this is an opportunity that's going to be presenting itself to you. You have the magic touch and everything that you touch turns to gold. So again, you have the King Midas touch. There is nothing wrong that you can do. You only need to hold what you desire and your intention as it becomes true. Don't waste this power on trifling things. Dream big, but surely this opportune moment will pass. I was about to say dream thief. So again, a lot of you, this could be about not allowing people to like lull you back into that slumber of your old stories and tell you who you used to be. Because I'm hearing you know the old me, you don't know the new me, right? I'm hearing they think they know you. No, they don't. They know the old you know, and it's like you've been renewed. So such as the natures of fortune's will, use the creative power of fortune's will for the benefit of others, and the gifts will be returned to you tenfold. Okay, so this is about you guys. This is about some kind of impact that you want to have on those around you. So this is the coincidental encounters, the unannounced early signs, the seemingly magical synchronicities that herald its arrival. That call, that email, that invitation, that chance encounter was no accident. They were all choreographed by fortune. Do not wait any longer. Carpe diem, recall your boldest and noblest longing and invite it into your life. This invitation is all that is required. Okay, so again, and with Garden of Venus, this is saying that your truth is your sword, your authenticity is your sword. Okay, and this is about you guys embodying your highest truth, your highest expression during this time. All right, so yeah, super interesting, super interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at some tarot messages, and we'll take a look at what this banana tree harvestation is. Seven of Coins. We also have the Five of Cups. Okay, that's coming up before its time. So this is about a redirection that you guys don't see coming. There is decisions now that's benefiting your future self. Maybe it's the mastery of a talent, gift, skill, or ability, something that you guys are creating during this time to become extremely self-sufficient. But yeah, with the Five of Cups energy, it's like this person's being realigned and redirected. They just don't see it yet. Five of Cups again, right? So yeah, there's some kind of redirection. Maybe these are certain experiences that you felt like you wanted to eject yourself from, certain things that you felt rejected by, but that was a form of protection or redirection. This person actually has a whole castle on the other side of the bridge. They just don't see it yet. So there's something about being gentle with yourself and being kind with yourself is going to be really important during this phase in your life, because you can't expect everybody to be gentle with you, especially with the Six of Swords energy. There's certain like sacrifices that you guys are making. There's certain things that you're removing from your experience, okay, with the Six of Swords, that are weighing you down, right? Especially with the boat, it gives me an energy of, you know, there's certain opinions that will weigh that boat down, and the boat represents your journey in life, right? Your spiritual journey as a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm hearing don't take things personally, and I'm seeing the song around he says something about Six of Cups again with Sun and Scorpio. There's a light being shown on your purpose right now. What does he say? They only tell you that you can't. They tell you when they can't, when they couldn't. So there could be something about people telling you that you can't do something. You're like, well, no, I can, and I will, and I am doing it, you know, and you're not even announcing this. It's just things that you're doing. Okay, again, Two of Coins. This could be you kind of juggling between two continuums. Maybe it's about like juggling, you know, two jobs for some of you. Maybe it's like a side hustle that you're wanting to turn into a career with the Two of Coins, but there's multiple responsibilities that you're juggling, but Spirit's wanting and inviting you to actually look at this as the cup is half full. Because I'm hearing as you act on this thing and you begin to invest energy into this thing, it allows you to eventually completely merge with a new timeline. Okay, there's something about you're opening up a new timeline by doing this thing. Okay, especially with Five of Swords and the things that you're no longer doing, the things that you're no longer investing energy into. I'm hearing and seeing power recall, so it's like a recalling your power back to you during this time. Okay, what else? Two of Coins and the Hierophant. This is it's gonna end up being very lucrative for you guys with that Two of Coins. Whatever it is that you're carrying is going to carry you forward with the Hierophant. This is about a contract. It's about a commitment. It's about things that end up reaching that higher level of establishment. So there's almost like you're going to become very established within maybe a talent, gift, skill, or ability, something that's like a side hustle. Again, some of you it could be like self-employment, but you're going to become very skilled in this area. I'm hearing you're going to be the best in your chosen field. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to pay off for you guys. It's going to pay off immensely. Okay, with the Hierophant, it's very promising. Yeah, the Fool card. This could definitely be a hobby, okay, that you want to turn into a career, especially with the Page of Cups. A lot of you, this could be visions that only you in the universe can see, right? No one else really understands, or I'm hearing really sees the bigger picture. And it's about synchronicities and following those synchronicities with the Page of Cups. There's a lot of confirmations that you guys are receiving. I'm hearing your angels and guides are letting you know that they're with you every step of the way. Okay, but yeah, this is like a leap of faith, and it's telling you to embrace any kind of destabilization that happens in your life as a catalyst for your greatest transformation. Okay, to step into this new version of yourself. With Uranus, it tells you to become a little bit unpredictable. Okay, you know, show up as this new version of yourself. There's something about completely rewriting just an old program. Okay, it's like, again, this is like epigenetic reprogramming that's going on right now, where you're committing yourself through and through, and it really pays off for you guys. Okay, it's like you're really committing yourself to, there's no going back to the way that things once were. Like, I'm closer now than I ever have been in my whole life, all right. We'll just take a look at some Kipper messages, and then, okay, community. There could be something to do with the community, communal environments. With main male, okay, so there's some kind of call for action. This is usually, again, action that you guys are taking in the physical realm. We also have thoughts, so this could be about you thinking about acting on something, right? But it does require you to make friends with the unknown, right? The feminine aspect that's on the canvas. So there's something new that you want to paint into that bigger picture of your life there. 1 and 6 is a decision about like a new chapter and a new beginning. Again, despair here as well shows somebody being redirected. They just don't know it yet. Okay, so you guys are being redirected during this time. With lovers, I feel like it's to open up your highest timelines, right? We also have marriage, so there is a commitment that's coming through for you guys. This usually shows also an alchemical marriage where you're going to be stepping into your, highest expression, your highest self, right? You could be being guided to go on a journey, whether this is like physical or mental, or the action that you guys end up taking here, but it ends up being very, very lucrative, I'm hearing. But yeah, there's a new contract coming in. There's a new commitment coming in. I'm hearing there's a new timeline coming in that you're going to be committing yourself to, that you're going to be shifting to. Yeah, toil and labor, like a lot of hard work, all right? The things that you guys have been carrying are going to carry you forward. Yeah, wealthy man. So you guys could be definitely stepping into that abundance in the physical realm. That also could be about investors or people in high places that you're going to be connecting to here as well. This could be about, again, VIP status, sudden wealth, right? You even have privileged lady behind that, which shows that, again, you're going to feel very, very privileged. But yeah, look at this energy, guys. There could be people in high places that are going to be admiring you and whatever it is that you do, or you're going to be like that person in a high place, right? Admiring everything that has got you to this point, okay? So yeah, let's take a look at an angel number message, and I'll love and leave you guys there. I wanted to get at least a reading out for you guys today. I have so much to do, but I was like, no, I need to get a reading out for you. All right, the time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. As I take leadership of my life brings a good flow of good fortune and good blessings. Okay, so self-reliance for you guys, 17, 17, 15, 15 at the base, creativity. Keep accessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. The whispers are speaking through your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connect to the beauty that is all around you. Creativity is my birthright. As I express my creativity, I feel a beautiful flow of love and connection. Okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely connecting with your creativity. That's allowing you to see more of your path that unfolds ahead. But there's like a, again, innate gift that you guys have, and it's linked to the things that bring you an immense amount of joy. So, and I'm hearing it's going to bring a joy, it's going to be a joy to others because of that. All right, so I'm going to love and leave you guys right there. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Hopefully it brought you the clarification that you need at this stage in your journey. If you're not already subscribed to this channel or want us to come for future reads, do consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below. Corresponding readings are also going to be down below as well. But until next time, bye.